You're cruising down the great ocean road, the salty breeze in your hair, or maybe you're deep into the Outback, where the red dirt stretches as far as the eye can see. Instead of worrying about where you'll crash for the night, where you'll grab your next feed, or how you'll freshen up, you've got everything with you. Your own bed, a kitchen, a lounge, even a shower. Sounds like a dream, right? Well, that's exactly what the Tata Yodha Caravan is all about. It's not just a vehicle. It's a tough off-roading home on wheels. And for a country like Australia, where road trips aren't just holidays but part of our culture, this could be a real game changer. When you think of tough, when you think of tough and reliable workhorses, Tata Motors is one of those global names that comes up. They've been building commercial trucks, UTs, and pickups for decades, and they've got a reputation for strength and durability. Their pickup, the Tata Yodha, has already proven itself across rugged terrains in Asia and Africa. Built with a rock-solid chassis, heavy payload capacity, and the kind of durability you'd expect from a proper work ute, it's designed for the hard stuff. Now, imagine taking that same DNA and turning it into a caravan. That's where it gets exciting. The Yodha Caravan brings together the ruggedness of a tough-as-nails pickup with the comfort of a mobile home. And honestly, that ticks a lot of boxes for Aussies. We love our long road trips, we love going off-grid, and we love our vehicles to be both practical and tough. Whether it's towing, off-roading, or just exploring the great outdoors, the Tata Yodha Caravan has the potential to slide right into the Aussie lifestyle. Here's the thing. Caravanning isn't just a trend in Australia, it's part of who we are. From the grey nomads who sell the family home and travel full-time, to young couples chasing surf breaks up the East Coast, to families piling in for the classic holiday road trip, van life is massive here. There are over 2,700 caravan parks across the country, and you'll find everything from luxury motorhomes to budget camper vans parked up there. Unlike other parts of the world, Aussies don't see caravans as just an alternative. We see them as a lifestyle. And that's why something like the Tata Yodha Caravan is so interesting. It's not trying to compete with massive European motorhomes. It's not some delicate import that struggles on dirt tracks. It's a tough, affordable, off-road, capable home on wheels. Perfect for Australia's endless highways, beachside camps, and of course, those legendary Outback trails. Now let's talk about what you see on the outside. The Yodha Caravan is built on Tata's heavy-duty pickup chassis, which means it's designed for work first and foremost. But this one's dressed up for play as well. You get a rugged camper body that's been fitted with an extended roof, side windows for natural light, and an aerodynamic profile so it handles better on the highway. Ground clearance is solid, so it'll comfortably tackle corrugated roads and sandy tracks, something we all know is essential once you leave the city limits here in Australia. You've also got options for roof racks, rooftop storage pods, and even solar panel mounts for when you're heading properly off-grid. From the outside, it looks like a cross between a tough work ute and a compact motorhome, giving it that balance of practicality and adventure-ready. You're camping somewhere remote. The lounge and dining area has recliner-style seats and a fold-out table, perfect for meals, laptop work, or just kicking back with a cuppa after a long drive. Entertainment-wise, you can set it up with a smart TV, Bluetooth sound system, and even a Wi-Fi router if you need to stay connected. Climate control is sorted with air conditioning and heating, which is essential in a country where you can freeze in the high country and boil in the outback. And storage? There's plenty. overhead cabinets, under-seat drawers, hidden compartments, more than enough for surfboards, fishing gear, camping equipment, and all the bits you'd take on a big Aussie road trip. It's compact, practical, and designed to make van life feel easy rather than cramped. Of course, comfort is one thing, but how does it perform on the road? Well, remember, underneath, this is still a Tata Yodha pickup, which means it's got the grunt you need. It's powered by a 2.2-liter diesel engine, putting out around 100 to 120 horsepower with plenty of torque for pulling and climbing. The suspension setup is rugged, with heavy-duty springs and reinforced components, so it'll take corrugated dirt tracks, rocky trails, and sandy paths in its stride. There's even a 4x4 option, which is pretty much a must for anyone planning serious Outback trips. Fuel economy is around 12 to 14 kilometers per liter. Not bad considering you're hauling your home around. Plus, with extended fuel tank capacity, you're set for those long stretches between servos in the bush. Basically, it's built to handle both the highway cruises and the off-road adventures, the best of both worlds. Let's be real. When you're on the road for weeks or months at a time, the little features make a huge difference. The Yodha Caravan comes kitted with a touchscreen infotainment system with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, reverse camera with parking assist, and built-in navigation, essential if you're heading out where phone reception drops off. It's also got a dual battery system, one battery just for the vehicle and another for your appliances. Add an inverter and optional solar setup, and you've got proper off-grid capability. Inside, you'll find LED lighting with ambient modes, smoke alarms, fire extinguisher, all those important safety touches. Basically, it's set up to be self-sufficient, whether you're at a caravan park plugged into power or camping off the grid in the middle of nowhere. So, who's this actually for? Honestly, it's got a wide audience. For the gray nomads, it's a compact, affordable way to do the lap around Australia without committing to a massive motorhome. For the adventure seekers, it's tough enough to get you out to those remote surf breaks, fishing spots, and bush tracks. Families can use it for school holiday trips, avoiding the constant cost of hotels and eating out. And with more people working remotely, it's a dream for digital nomads. Set up your laptop, connect to mobile internet, and you've got an office with changing views every day. It can even work in remote communities as a mobile clinic, office, or emergency response vehicle. Basically, if your lifestyle involves travel, adventure, or just freedom from the 9-to-5 grind, this caravan can fit right in. Now, let's be fair. No vehicle is perfect, so here are the pros and cons. Pros: tough, off-road capable design built for Aussie terrain. Way cheaper than most European or American motorhomes. Compact size makes it easier to drive and park than big RVs. Off-grid, ready with solar and inverter options. Cons: being new to the Aussie market, availability and servicing could be limited at first. It's smaller than the massive motorhomes some people prefer. Fuel economy could be a concern on really long Outback runs. Would need proper dealership support across regional Australia. Caravanning in Australia isn't slowing down anytime soon. With over 750,000 registered RVs and counting, it's one of the fastest-growing lifestyles in the country. popular routes like the Great Ocean Road in Victoria, the Nullarbor crossing between SA and WA, the East Coast Highway, and the Red Centre Way in the Northern Territory are basically made for vehicles like this. Caravan parks offer all the facilities you need, but the beauty of something like the Yodha Caravan is that you don't have to rely on them. You can go completely off-grid if you want to. And with rising hotel and flight prices, it makes even more sense to invest in a setup that lets you travel on your own terms. For young travelers, it's about freedom and adventure. For older ones, it's about comfort and security. The Tata Yodha Caravan blends both, making it a solid contender in Australia's booming van life scene. Now, let's talk numbers. While exact Australian pricing would depend on import and local modifications, the Yodha Caravan is expected to come in around 60,000 to 75,000 Australian dollars. That's a fraction of what you'd pay for most European camper vans, which can easily hit $100,000 or more. For anyone planning long-term travel, it's a solid investment, saving money on accommodation, food, and giving you total freedom over your lifestyle. It's practical, affordable, and rugged, exactly what most Aussies look for in a touring vehicle. Conclusion. So, what's the verdict? The Tata Yodha Caravan is more than just a new vehicle. It's a lifestyle choice. It's compact, tough, and affordable, making it a great fit for Australians who love hitting the open road. Whether you're exploring the coast, tackling the Outback, or just chasing the horizon one campsite at a time, this off-roading home on wheels makes the journey as exciting as the destination. And in a country where road trips are practically a national pastime, this caravan might just be the next big thing you'll start spotting on highways and back roads across Australia.